and welcome to second part of Digital Marketing Guide. Today we are going to focus on paid media, so on anything that is paid for to drive traffic to owned media properties. Every marketing strategy should start with an understanding of your company's exact needs and goals, and on the other hand with your customer base. Who are the people using your products? What do they value most? What brought them to your brand? There is no such a thing as one-size-fits-all customers. Your buyers are highly diverse and will demonstrate their own unique preferences and needs. The key to successful internet marketing is your ability to choose the best possible channels for reaching each and every one of those customer segments and achieving your end goal. To do so, you should keep in mind that your buyer's path to sales are awareness and interest. Potential customers find out about your brand and visit your website via search engine marketing, particularly PPC and SEO. Consideration and decision. Potential customers evaluate your website and decide if you have the goods or services they want, how they want, and for the price they are willing to pay. You need to build their interest in your products or services, and your website or keyword-tailored landing page should do the talking here. You can speed up the decision-making process by offering coupons and discounts through PPC ads or social media. Conversion is a phrase where all your work turns into revenue event. Potential customers become your actual customers. Retention and loyalty. Promote long-term brand loyalty and customer relationship that provides for ongoing repeat business, both with the same product and also with a new product. Keep in contact with your customers via scheduled emails, social media, and personal outreach. Make sure they are getting the most out of the use of your products and services. Satisfied customers become repeat customers, which provide customer loyalty. Advocacy. This phrase is about helping your best customers help you by referring new customers to you. Thrilled customers are key to social media marketing, and we will talk about it later on. Drop-off at every stage of this funnel is totally normal. The key is to understand why drop-off happens and to minimize it. It's all about reaching the right customers at just the right time in their decision-making process via the best possible channels: paid media, owned media, shared media, and of course earned media, which we briefly discussed in our previous video. Today we are going to talk about paid advertising. Paid advertising is any kind of advertising that you have to pay for. Choosing the right ad network is tough, and what works for one business may not work for another. When you are going into paid advertising, it is important that you go in with a strategy and a goal in mind. Do you want to build your brand awareness, sell products, drive in sign-ups or downloads? Behavioral targeting is when advertisements are targeted at users based on their past purchase activity. For example, you can target users with ads with discount codes, let's say, after they purchased items. Interest-based targeting is quite similar, and this is the ability to advertise to customers with a specific interests or hobby. Geo-targeting allows you to target your advertisements to audiences in a particular city, state, or country. Topic targeting allows you to place your advertisements on a specific website about, of course, specific topic. Retargeting, also known as remarketing, can be a very effective marketing strategy, but your website has to have a decent amount of traffic. I would say at least 5,000 visitors a month in order for it to be effective. Retargeting works off cookie-based technology that uses simple JavaScript code to anonymously follow your audience all over the web. The cookie, which is unnoticeable to your site visitors and won't affect your site's performance, is dropped on each new visitor that comes to your site. Later, when your cookied visitor is browsing the web, the cookie lets your retargeting provider, like let's say AdRoll, know when to serve ads. This ensures that your ads are served only to those who have already visited your site and therefore more likely to be interested in your offer. Day parting is a feature that allows you to specify what time of the day an ad is to be shown. Then decide which ad formats are likely to inspire user engagement. Unattractive ads will generate a negative user experience, costing you time and money. Image ads. Banners ads are very common and come in a variety of sizes. Text ads. Text ads are the type you usually see on the primary Google search page. Those ads target customers that actually are looking for something specific. They can be very effective, but depend heavily on good keyword research and A/B testing. Text plus image ads. Those ads combine both text and images and are commonly used in social media marketing. Video ads. For example, used before other part of search expression, and the exact match will only show your ad to people who search your exact keyword. Google AdWords offer display and text ads in association with highly targeted keywords. Bing is the second most popular search engine in many Western countries. The Bing ad platform is very similar to Google's. Although not a service you can use to target users in UK or US, Yandex is Russia's largest search engine with about 60% market share, and Baidu is China's most popular search engine. Display advertising. Display advertising allows you to show banner adverts on websites across the internet and on apps. Typically, click-through rates are lower than on search networks, but it's a more visual way to grow your brand visibility and retarget people that have already viewed your website. Social advertising. Social advertising has grown enormously in popularity over the last few years. Those ads combine text and display elements and are targeted based on user preferences, demographics, and location. Facebook uses its own advertising platform to deliver different targeted adverts types: marketplace ads, Facebook exchange ads, promoted posts, and sponsored stories, among others. The advantages of using Facebook advertising are, of course, the massive reach and the ability to target users based on demographics right down to individual users. We will focus on Facebook later on, so I will skip that part for now. Twitter allows you to target its users in a variety of ways: promoted accounts to gain followers, promoted tweets to gain increased engagement for individual tweets, direct website clicks, and lead collections of email addresses. For you, if you work in a business-to-business industry, as you can target people by job title or function, industry or sector, or by seniority and company size. This means you can have a better chance of getting through to the right person at the right company. You can use text, image, and video in your adverts to make them stand out. Native advertising. Native advertising is a relatively new way to advertise your content from other content websites. For that reason, you need to have good, click-worthy content to promote. StumbleUpon describes itself as a discovery engine that shows random websites to its users based on the topic they are interested in. Your website could be shown organically if it has been submitted to, but it's easier to gain larger amount of traffic by using their advertising platform. Reddit is a good choice to advertise if you have some really great content you want to help raise awareness of or even go viral. Reddit is best avoided for corporate advert messaging. The key here is just the casual and fun content. Paid channel pricing models. CPM. CPMs are billed at a flat rate per 1,000 impressions. An impression is a measure of the number of times an ad is displayed or has left an impression on a user, regardless if it was actually clicked or not. Pros. CPM rates are usually pretty inexpensive. It's quite easy to apply a budget that makes sense for you since you are paying only for a certain amount of views, which gives you more control over how much you spend. CPMs guarantee that your ad will be shown the number of times that you want it to be seen. You are not charged additionally for any clicks that the ad receives. Cons. If people don't click on your ads and convert to customers, you risk overspending. It's quite difficult to quantify the return of your traffic buy until the end of the campaign. CPC, also known as cost per click or PPC, are ads that are paid for only when someone actually clicks on them. This means that you don't pay if nobody sees your ad, and even if they do see your ad, you don't pay unless they actually click on it. The price that you pay per click is determined by the marketplace value of the keyword or expression you are interested in. This is calculated by your ad quality score and the competition for said keywords you want to target. Quality scores are ratings on how well your advertisements align with your marketing message, landing page, offer. Quality scores are particularly important to Google, and they reward higher quality scores with lower CPCs, which of course means cheaper web traffic. Pros. Unlike impressions, clicks are extremely straightforward to track. Someone either did or didn't click on your ad. You only pay for the clicks you need. The cost you pay per click often decreases the higher the ad CTR is. So great messaging is a key here. There is less of a risk for overspending on ads that aren't converting because you are only paying for traffic that is actually directed to your site. Because you are competing with other advertisers for traffic, this can sometimes cause PPCs to become expensive and unaffordable. It can be complicated and you really need to know what you are doing to see a return on investment. You may lose money at start before you optimize over time. Just because someone clicks on your ad doesn't mean that they have any interest in your offer. 50% of clicks on static mobile banner ads are accidental. CPA, CPL and rev share. Less common forms of online advertising include CPA and rev share models. CPA, cost per action or acquisition, is a model of online advertising where advertisers only pay per action is generated. It works for affiliate marketing. Rev shares, where you receive a portion of profits from the client you are referring to, is even less popular. Regardless of which ad network you choose, to make any online advertising campaign work to best of its abilities, you need to create some high converting landing pages. You don't want to just have people visit your page. You want them to take some kind of action once they are there. To do this, you need to create a landing page that's engaging and compelling enough to convince them to take the steps that you want them to. Landing pages allow you to customize your message for incoming visitors. This means that you can continue the message that you started with your ads, which creates a cohesive experience. People surf the web on all types of different devices nowadays, so make sure that your layout is responsive. Your CTA, so call to action, is the button whose job is to drive the user to take action. So it's vitally important to how successful your landing page performs. CTA should make it clear what value you are offering your prospective customer, and it should also be relevant to your website landing page. An offer is anything that you give your customers in exchange for getting them to take the action that you want. This is usually a discount code, a coupon, a free trial, or free downloads. The more choices you offer people, the more time they will take to make a decision. Make their decision for them by having a narrow focus. Keep your landing pages simple and only focus on one thing at a time. Create clear and informative headlines that clearly articulate what your business is actually all about. No one wants to land on a landing page that can't tell them even the most basic details. As with your headlines, you want to make sure that you have one simple visual that your user will see. Unappealing, low quality, or too many visuals will distract from your message. You need to convince visitors that there is a very good reason for them to do what you want, and to do this, you have to highlight the best features of your product. It is important to prioritize that these really are the very important attributes of what you have to offer, because you don't want to add too much information to a landing page, just enough to convince them to want more information. Once you have everything set up, you should become very familiar with Google Analytics or other tracking tool that allows you to create a customized URL for each ad that will help you to see overall performance for all of your advertising. Small tweaks and adjustments can make a huge difference in overall conversion rate. It applies to both landing pages and your ads. When you go about A/B testing, it is important that you make only a single testable change at a time. Review results regularly, but not every day. This practice can lead to offhand changes that are made too hastily. Paid traffic acquisition is an important marketing channel, but it comes at a price. Online advertisement can be highly effective in driving short-term traffic, but you should always remember to start small and test out what works for you. Think of paid advertisement as a short-term way to boost your website traffic, but not as a central strategy. Instead, focus on marketing strategies that will work for you in the long term, such as valuable content, keeping your website updated and easy to use, offering a great product or service, and ensuring that people can find your content through SEO.